Unit 2, Lesson 4. So your objective today is that students will be able to write an equation to represent a proportional relationship. So the equation for any proportional relationship is going to be in the form y equals kx. So we have three variables, or three letters. So let's think about what they mean. Well, the x and the y stand for the x and the y that is in a table. We have a table like this. We have x's and y's. That's what the x and this y represent. And when you have a graph, we have x's on the x-axis and y's on the y-axis. Okay, so that's where the x and the y values come from. Now, this is what you have to be concerned with, and it's the new variable k. And k stands for a constant rate, or the unit rate. So whatever the problem is, once you find the unit rate, you can just plug it right into this equation, which means you take out the k and you plug in the number. Okay, so another word for constant rate is the constant of proportionality. Right? It's a new word, but it means the same thing as constant rate. Right? And we can abbreviate that as the COP. So say it with me, constant of proportionality. A mouthful. All right, so to write an equation, we simply substitute the unit rate for the k. So y equals kx means y equals k times x. When you have two variables next to each other, in algebra, we don't put a sign in the middle. But when there is no sign, it automatically means multiply. So this means k times x. And I use the dot for multiplication instead of the x because we might think that the multiplication symbol is a variable. I also gave you this. It might help you to see that you're just plugging in the unit rate in this blue box. All right? So instead of a k, you're putting in whatever the unit rate is, whether it's a word problem, whether it's a table, or a graph from all of our previous lessons. So let's see what that would look like. Writing an equation for a word problem. So we want to write an equation for this rate. Dominic makes $20 in 4 hours. So the first thing you need to do is find the unit rate. And then the second thing is where you just plug it right into our formula here. So to find the unit rate here, we have $20 in 4 hours, and we want to know how much money per hour, right? So if we plug this in, we have $20 in 4 hours, which gives us $5 per hour. So now that we know the unit rate, we can just plug it right into our box. So we're taking out the k, and we're plugging in the 5. So our equation is y equals 5x, right? Or y equals 5 times x. Let's think about what that means. This is the x value, 4, right? So 5 times 4 will give us 20. Let's see what it looks like in a table. Writing an equation for a table. So we have our table and we have the number of cases they order and the number of rolls of paper towels. So let's remember we have x's and y's. Step 1, we find the unit rate. So we need our y over x. So we have 12 over 1. 12 divided by 1 is 12. 36 divided by 3 is also 12. 60 divided by 5, 12. 120 divided by 10, 12. So our unit rate, also known as our constant rate or our constant of proportionality, is 12. So we're just going to plug that in. Y equals x, and the unit rate is 12. Okay? So if we look at what that means, it means 12 times the x values give you the y, right? Here's the x value. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 5 is 60, etc. So here is your equation. All right, in a graph, first let's find the unit rate. So I have all these points. I can pick whichever one I want, but you want to pick one that looks easy, okay? I'm going to pick this one. And remember, it has to be right on the grid lines. So our y is 100 and our x is 2. So we have y over x and 100 over 2. When we divide it, we get 50. So that's our unit rate. So our unit rate is $50 per hour. So to write our equation, remember y equals something x. Let's just plug in our k, which is our unit rate, and we get 50. So y equals 50x. So really all you're doing is finding the unit rate and plugging it into this y equals blank x. All right, let's do a couple more examples. Here we have two tables. So we're going to find the unit rate and write an equation. All right, so finding the unit rate from a table, we need our third row, y over x. Let's make all of these fractions. And then we're going to divide all of these, 15 divided by 3, 45 divided by 9, etc. Let's keep going. And we see that our constant of proportionality, our unit rate, is 5. So 5, what? 5 lemons per glass. All right, and then our unit rate is y equals 5x. Our unit rate just gets plugged in. Let's try this one. We have our y over our x. That should be an x. So we have y is 1 over 2, 2 over 4, and 3 over 6. We can divide 0.5, 0.5, 3 divided by 6, 0.5. Or you could have simplified them all to 1/2. So our unit rate is $0.5. So it's actually 50 cents per marker. So y equals blank x. Think about what number I put in here. That's right. I put 0.5. If you wanted to put 0.50, you could do that. You could even, if you wanted to simplify all of these to 1/2, put y equals 1/2 x. All right. 2 more examples. All right, so now we have 2 graphs. So everyone take a minute and think about what would the unit rate of this graph be? Right, it would be 3. So I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to use this one. Our y is 9 and our x is 3. Right, so we have y over x, which is 9 over 3. So our unit rate is 3 miles per gallon. So our equation, y equals our unit rate times x. Good. And to double check what it means 3 times the x will give us the y, and it works. 3 times 6 will give us 18. 3 times 9 will give us 27, etc. Okay, one more example. Let's find the unit rate. So this one is easy because we already can see that we have a per 1. So we have points per game. So this means 6 points for 1 game, right? 6 points for 1 game are 6 points a game. 6 points per game. So write our equation, y equals 6x. right? Where X is the number of games. So let's double check that. 2 games times 6 points gives us 12 total points. 3 games times 6 is 18. 4 games times 6 is 24. And 5 games times 6 is 30. Good. So overall, we have our formula, y equals kx. When you need to write an equation, you just take out the k and you insert our unit rate. And can you remember what our new word is? Right. It's a big one. Constant of proportionality, or our COP. And that's it. Bye.